Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Ray. I'm very excited to do a reading today on Nicki Minaj and this whole situation. I'm not going to get into the headlines. If you know, etc. But basically she's been in hot water right now because of her viewpoints on the jab, right? A lot of people share the same interests or the same beliefs as her. And so that's where we're at right now. I'm going to be seeing exactly what's going up with her. I do feel like she's going to try to stay out of the headlines and the tabloids for a while. The Hermit card comes up. I don't feel like she likes the energy that she's getting. She's also noticing that there's a lot of backstabbers, people that called themselves her friends, people that went to the Met Gala. I will say this, I find it very hypocritical that the news media, out there, the mainstream media, is tearing apart people that are unvaccinated or people who choose not to do certain things and conform, right? But yet people that went to these celebrities that went to the Met Gala, they were unmasked and they were not social distancing, and they just went back to normal like, nothing had ever existed, like we weren't in the middle of a pandemic, which is very hypocritical. People were more concerned about the Met Gala fashions than, and Kim Kardashian, rather than they were about this whole vaccine and this whole coronavirus situation. So you kind of see where the world is going. The headlines keep the fear and deaths and the variants and everything else, but yet people are going. And basically, I think what Nicki said was that, she was not going to get it just to go to the Met Gala. She will get it when she's done her research. And I think that's for everybody. If you come to a point, people who decide to get it after a while, should never be judged because of their decisions. We should be very accepting and loving of everybody. If it's their choice to get it, it's their choice, right? So be it. But some people, may come to the conclusion that it's safe to get it and get it at a certain time, when they're ready. And it's none of our business just because you wouldn't get it, it doesn't mean that you won't get something else. And the way that I look at it is that people put a lot of things into their body, right? And I'm not saying that, you should go get it, but I'm just saying we do put a lot of things into our body like Botox and fillers. Not that you do that. Not everybody does that, but people that do. But you don't know what's inside of those things either, but you get it. So I think there's been a lot of mass hysteria and fear going around, but she has the Two of Cups coming up. So I do feel like there's still loyal people, friends that are reaching out to her, that are offering her support, that love her unconditionally. And I do feel like there's going to be people that fight for her, people that are Nicki stans, etc. That we have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like also she's very quick in defending herself. So there may be a song about this that she's working on as well that has like a material or reference about how she's being treated now. You have to understand the Nicki Minaj from now she's a mother, she has a child. She's not the same woman that she was, before she got, in a relationship and she had a child. Now she's a mom, and things change and people's perspectives change. She's not just thinking about herself and her future, she's not that self-absorbed. I do think that she's thinking about everybody else, and she's being a voice. And I know that she was recently invited, or there was some type of discussion. I may have misread it in the media, where they said that basically she was invited to speak with the experts of the White House of, the jab, etc., to be well informed and educated. But I do feel like she will be meeting up with people. There will be more conversations. One thing you'll never do is fully silence Nicki, right? Twitter banned her for quite some time. It's like you're seeing the same bullying tactics that are done, right? They used to say that, white people were the ones that were racist, but a lot of the people that are celebrities, they're doing this to a black woman, right? So they're doing this to someone that is African American and is a female. So she's seeing for herself, and I think she's seen it, that the discrimination is it's just hypocrites. They're hypocrites left and right, and they will, it's like do as I say, right? But thou shall not do, the same thing. Like they feel like they're exempt. We do have here the Seven of Cups, so she does have a lot of choices. There is a lot of opportunities and things of that nature. there will be a lot of communication as well, right? A lot of communication. I do feel at some point Nicki may actually get the jab. I don't feel like she's opposed to it 100%, but she just wants to be well educated and informed, and there's nothing wrong with that. We have the Page of Wands, so I kind of feel like, again, you're just going to be using her creativity for this. But you need to pay attention. After this, I'm going to be doing a podcast, and if you haven't listened to my podcast, it is available on Spotify. It's available on Apple Podcasts, on iHeartRadio. It's called Tea with Spirit, and I'm going to be talking about this in more in depth of the things that I see going on as far as the jab policies that are going to come up in the future. We have here the Queen of Pentacles, so she's going to still have opportunities to make money. She's going to continue to thrive. I don't feel like this whole thing is a setback, but she is going to have to fight for things. I do feel like now she's blacklisted by some people. Some people are just working the hardest to destroy her reputation, saying that she's crazy, yada, yada, yada. But Nicki is spiritual. She is very much, the Hierophant comes up, which tells me she's living her life in a more spiritual manner and able to tell the truth, but her hands are somewhat tied. She does feel at times like her hands are tied on what she can say, and I do feel like she has her press and her, you know, her team telling her, don't basically say this, or kind of shy away from that. Don't say this or this or that. And then we have here the Four of Wands. So I do feel like essentially there is happiness. There's a lot of traveling and planning for her. I do feel like she will be okay. She has strength here, so she's going to have to be strong no matter what, because I do feel like the some of the things that she's going through are going to continue to happen. The bullying, you know, rumors, things, people trying to ruin her. She's not going to make a quick decision about this, you know, in the future if she should get it. It's going to be something that's going to take some time. So I just see her being a mom. The Queen of Cups comes in. This is her being a wife or a partner to someone. This is her being a mother, just being very nurturing and nurturing other people. She's honestly trying to be a voice for other people. I don't think other people can see it that way. And then we have here the Page of Cups. So again, her approach is going to be one that's very logical, but you can't speak logics to certain people because they won't hear it, right? Sometimes it's like a never-ending battle. And again, she is very intuitive. So again, now that she's a mom, I feel like spiritually she's evolved a little bit more, and she's starting to see things. She's going to have some decisions to make with her money. Either this is putting it towards an organization, working on some kind of new apparel or a clothing line. There's something that it's in the works. But no matter what she goes through, she's got the divine on her side. This is the Sun card. Sun card kind of tells me, again, she has good things coming to her. I think a lot of people are going to, you know, want her to, you know, do interviews, etc. But in her personal life, there are going to be a lot more upsets. So again, I just see here a lot of upsets with drama, lies, and things of that nature. And again, her having to defend herself, you know, defend her standpoint against these energy vampires and these people that would like to destroy her because she's Nicki Minaj. But she has the power. She has everything at her disposal that she needs to get ahead. And again, I just see her being successful and everything. Again, new opportunities coming into her life. So it's not a very long reading, but I did want to give you the little tea on that of Nicki Minaj. Also, all my readings are on sale with the exception of emergency readings. So if you want to, you don't have to use a promo code. Just go to my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Also, my video readings are now something new that I do offer, and they are on sale as well. So I look forward for you, you know, taking advantage of this. The sale runs until September 24th. So no promo codes needed. Just go to my website and check out. All right, guys, I love you so much. Until next time, bye.